Hey guys, this is Ryan and Chad here from CNR Reviews. I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace some parts on a 1911. This is a Kimber Custom 2 45 ACP 1911. So I'm going to show you guys specifically of how to replace these parts. You're going to have to fit a lot of these parts to your specific gun. Now this is going to be if you're going to be replacing parts that have broken or have worn out, upgrading, or just changing the look of your gun and customizing it. That's what I actually was doing, is I'm actually just changing the look of my gun and customizing it, breaking it apart from the millions of other Kimber Custom 2s that are out there that are black. So I went with the black and stainless look. So we're going to be doing this in a series of videos, so that you guys can find the video that you're looking for and actually just watch that one, so you don't have to waste a whole bunch of time here. So I'm going to start off with replacing the front bushing. Now I know if you own a 1911, you probably already know how to take this thing out. So I'm going to take this out real quick. So I'm just going to use my mag here instead of a wrench. There we go. Whoop. There's my end cap there. Now what you can do, what you have to do is you just kind of, you twist this back the opposite way. It's got a little catch in there, and you just pull it out here. I've actually already replaced this. So what you do is you would take your old one out, and then like here, this is the one I got from Wilson Combat. So it's a stainless barrel bushing, match grade barrel bushing. It's not the thick flange one, but it does have a thicker flange than the Kimber. It has a thicker area here on the outside here, so it sticks out a little bit farther. But I like the look of it better. There's a whole bunch of them out there, guys. You just want to make sure that you find the correct diameter for your gun, for your barrel, and get that one. It's going to be as close to it as possible. I had to take my Dremel. This is a polishing wheel on here, but I had to take a little sanding bit, just a regular sanding bit. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. With some fine grit sandpaper on there. And I didn't want to take a metal grinding bit because I knew that was going to take too much material off. And so what I did here was just grab this little sanding bit. It's real fine sandpaper. And I put it in my Dremel here, and I went around this as many times as I possibly could. I just did it about 10 times and made sure I went around and kept it nice and even, so I wasn't just grinding one side away. I kind of let the Dremel take itself, because it'll, like as it kind of goes around your finger, you guys see that? It'll just kind of like kick around it. And so that's what I did, and I kept that nice and round here. And I just did that a few times, ground away on that, and it ended up fitting really well into my 1911 after I had to grind just a couple times here. So
make sure you take your time.
Yeah, take your time, guys. You know, sometimes it's just like it's just 1/1000th of an inch. I mean,
it's a hair's width.
It's a 10,000th of an inch. I mean, it's a you know, a blonde baby's hair. You know, I mean, it's a really tiny area. And as you can see, this one is still a little tight. When I pull it out here, it just gives me a little bit of trouble on the way out. Doesn't give me anything on the way in, but a little bit of trouble on the way out. So, and then I just polished that up with a steel wheel to make it nice and smooth here. Get all the rough sanding bits away from it, and then I polished it up with some Flitz polish with you know, a felt wheel here. So if you guys want a demonstration of how the Flitz works, check out our other video. But I'm going to continue here with some other parts. To reinstall this, I just showed you guys how to reinstall it. It's kind of just reverse the steps that you did to take it out. So just keep trying it. If it doesn't fit, keep grinding at it, guys, but take a little bit off at a time. Be very patient. I mean, it took me probably, I don't know, about a half an hour or so to get this fully fit, polished up, and everything. So not too long, but you know, just take your time. It will definitely show that you took your time with a really good fit on there. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe, and you know, check out the other videos if you guys are looking for a different part to change out. Thanks for watching.